Hey everybody, Jeremy here. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different and show you this guitar that I picked up about a month ago. This is a Mitchell guitar, and I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it in any of my other videos, but when I was younger, I was interested in learning how to play guitar, and I taught myself some very basic things with guitar and played up until around the end of college. And at that point, I just kind of let the whole thing go. No real reason why I did that. But recently, I've gotten bitten by the bug again to start things back up. So I'm starting over with a new guitar, a new acoustic guitar, a new electric guitar, a new amp. And I haven't seen too much about this particular Mitchell guitar, so I figured, let me just go ahead and do a video about it. So this particular model is part of the Terra series that they announced and released in 2018, and Mitchell is the Guitar Center house brand, so it's not a very well-known name. And I think that that kind of makes it somewhat underrated because I think that this guitar sounds very good and it feels good. And Mitchell just may be one of those underrated brands that people really just don't pay too much attention about. But if you're interested in some of the specs of this guitar, because I know that a lot of people are into it, this one is the model that has the solid mahogany top, and it also has the mahogany sides and mahogany back. At the same time, they offer other models with the spruce top with mahogany back and sides, and 299 bucks. Different configurations. You see, like this one, we've got like a cool like little cutout on this side and this side. They also have a dreadnought model, and then they also have another model as well that's very similar to this one, but it looks a little bit different. Like this little dip isn't right there, I believe. And it also has a mahogany neck with a rosewood fingerboard. The the nut in the saddle is made from tusk. That's the brand, so it's not plastic and it's not bone. It's a composite material that they've come up with. We also get a Fishman preamp with a built-in tuner because it is acoustic electric guitar. Has a 3-band IQ and a phase switch, so you can plug it into an amp and get a little bit of an effect. And it's got a Fishman Sonic Core pickup, and it came pre-installed with some D'Addario strings. Now I haven't done anything to this guitar since I took it out the box. I think that it holds its tune very, very well. So I'm just gonna just play a little bit for you guys. Now I'm not very good, like I said, I'm still kind of getting all my chops back, get my calluses built up again. But if you're curious in how this sounds in the hands of someone who is not an amazing guitar player who can make anything sound great, I'm your guy. So yeah, I'm gonna mess up a lot, but yeah, you get the idea. We all had to start somewhere. So here we go. My hand hurts. Hope that didn't hurt your ears too much. And, I have just been really enjoying myself with this guitar. The thing with I used to have an acoustic guitar. It was a Washburn acoustic guitar. Not to say anything bad about the brand or anything, but I had an old Dreadnought Washburn guitar. And from what I remember, the action on that was so high, it was hard to play. And that was one of the things that sort of turned me away because it was just, no matter how hard I tried, it was hard to play because the action was so high. And at the same time, it did not have the type of crisp sound like this guitar has. I feel like if I just kind of just play it like a little bit on the low end, but then I wanted to sprinkle in a little bit of high stuff as well. I feel like there's a good distinction, and then at the same time it's also quite warm. I also picked up this capo, which I really do love capos because it lets you get some really awesome higher tones with it. So, and it's really cool for playing some really mellow stuff like Jack Johnson, who I also love. Yeah, and that song just pretty much goes on like that. But yeah, it's like I love that. I can just move it up and try to do more Jack Johnson. I'm trying to learn. So I'm just trying to get the progression of all that stuff down. And yeah, this is just a really nice, fun guitar to play. I think that the action is good. I love the way it sounds. I love the way that it smells, particularly on the inside. And this is definitely one of those guitars that I feel like I can grow with and not necessarily feel like I need to immediately go and get something more. Like I need something more expensive, something that's going to sound better. I think that this sounds very, very good. So I'm going to continue practicing, trying to make the best out of this. And so yeah, if you're interested in this guitar, since this is a Guitar Center house brand, I'm pretty sure you can just go in there and you can just grab one from the acoustic wall and just give it a try. But I am definitely feeling this, and yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I might play out with something, and I don't know, maybe some Foo Fighters. So anyway, until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll see you next time.